I'll try to explain this again. I don't want to. The fact that I've been asked to or have to means that none of you cared in the first place. So the motive to address the issue of the cowardly issue of I should change my patterns of behavior on the grounds that I know my home is being invaded. I guess I have to address it even though I don't want to, so I will. There's a habit of mine that associates autoerotic pleasure, which is all that's left to me since my fiance was taken from me very brutally by the military services. And I was mistreated, subject to contaminations and infamies for bizarre reasons that are excused. With association with from the liberalism of my father, who was a combat lieutenant in the Navy. I mean, he was out there in the Pacific. 500 planes came at his ship, fighting the Japanese. He survived and went into education with the Kennedys. You know, I'd like to grant the request change, But I don't think, it's important to see the leverage that's being used is a little bit contrived. I was never somebody who pried into the Kennedy's business. I saw character assassination of JFK as being part of the cover-up. The Kennedys, for whatever reason, because of their dignity and pride of place, they seem like absolutely outstanding people. Whenever I do see them, don't go into the politics, attempt to be aggressive for some of us about what was done to him. And it's read, unfortunately, by the sheriff's union that I'm addressing as justification when I look at Fogdation pornography, because I was once intensely interested in Japanese women for as lovers, which I never really had a chance to experience. I didn't get to know them. I've read books, I've tried to learn the language, see how they, raise their children and so forth. Tried to study, the ideologies of the Japanese women's movement and what they've contributed. By no means an exhaustive frame of reference into my interest to carry on that Big Brother and Frank Sinatra know what I really want, and so on. But it's particularly exotic to render all that erotic when you've chemically castrated somebody. It's you don't understand maybe this feeling of suffocation you get. It's not exhibitionism on my part. You get a feeling of suffocation. And of course, I had to concede that the girl I've fallen in love with, Greta, is it's not a plausible relationship. I've seen her mother. The girl needs a good Swedish husband, her own age, to give her strength and courage for a very long career. Now, the Kennedys wouldn't particularly want to hear my beliefs about what happened to Circe, and I don't like seeing the mongers of Seattle flocking around Greta with the attitude that she's next because I won't conform to their arc circus. But the point is really that what I have found in these Japanese espionage pornography syndicates is a relationship with Kennedy's killers working through Hollywood, implicating Reagan, Adolf Hitler, who appears to have gotten away, and Donald Trump, he turned. They tortured me as a child. The girl who molested me was just a little bit younger than me, but I was just a child, and she had it all worked out with an attorney, Nicholas DeBarno, who has people watching me to this right now. And the internal workings of the state of Pennsylvania, who went to watch JFK Jr.'s plane get shot down, have all been turning it into their moral code ever since they did this to me as a child. That this is their moral code. It's absolute lunacy. And you say I'm the one that should be changing. What am I doing wrong? You know, I bathe. I'm always clean. You know, it'd be harder to clean up if I had a woman partner. And you sickeningly corner me and embarrassing me about it when you're the one invading my home. And the reason why is because you're justifying the AIDS attack. You're putting stack upon stack upon stack of justification for the absolute freak out from Nazi Germany that was found in the Texas school book. Courtney, if you're the one who wants me to change, with all due respect, I'm not doing anything wrong. If you want to get into the psychology circuits, the predatory psychiatrists of sexology get into, talk about it with someone privately rather than me. I'll give you a gentle review, okay? The reason I don't fantasize about Greta is because I love her. I don't want to make some interplay, some traffic fantasizing with the real girl and the real woman that she is. You might seem like, oh, it's a divided self. These are real people. They put images on the screen. That's their art. You know, issues of right and wrong and media and broadcast media, religion and science. You can read a book like Bertrand Russell. And you know, the experimental evidence, they call it, of an antichrist psychology is the defense of Adolf Hitler and the AIDS attack that they're offering. I don't get into it. I think it should be recognized what I'm talking about. It's not like it doesn't make sense. It's very simple and clear. What doesn't make sense is that the Beatles did it and got the Seattle queers to approve. Yay, 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 let's beat up the schizophrenic. See, you have to have a better incentive to change than becoming a collaborator on something like that.